This week on our tryst with destiny, I'll give you a quote. Try and guess its author. Here it is. I would go to the length of giving the whole Congress a decent burial rather than put up with the corruption that is rampant. So which untainted horse's mouth would you place your bet on as having uttered these brave words? Sonia Ji, Rahul Baba, Pranab Da, High Manu High the Shield, giving the Congress a burial rather than put up with corruption. Well, the man who wanted to disband the Congress because of corruption in its ranks was Bapu, my mentor, the Mahatma. This was way back in May 1939, when India had not even got independence or 2G licenses. 3G too we didn't even think was possible. Wonder what Bapu would have said in this day and age about giving ye old party a decent burial. He would probably have gone and buried himself to get away from old man Mohan's farm with a scam here and a sham there and a shame everywhere. Old man Mohan had a farm. Oh, what a week it has been for scams and schemes. Even the I'm so clean as a whistle PM had fingers pointed at him by Team Anna, based on a CAG report on the allocation of coal blocks. And see the beauty of politics for profit cutting across party lines. Friends of BJP Neta Gadkari are being questioned too. In my days, we had giants with pygmy appetites. Okay, they may not really have been giants, and their appetites may not have been all that teeny and weeny either. But you get what I mean. Today, the nation seems to be in the grip of pygmies with giant appetites. A favorite poet of mine, Yeats, had written, "Things fall apart, the center cannot hold." Today we can paraphrase that to things fall apart as the center grabs and holds to anything it can. The currency is in free fall and the economy is grinding to a halt. Moody, HSBC and pretty much everyone has downgraded our rating or our forecasts. Hence my party, the Congress, seems to have almost become synonymous with another C word, corruption. But what of the opposition? Beta sao mat. Agar Congress C for corrupt hai, to opposition zero for anda hai. BJP, Gadkari and Modi are going for each other. Modi and Advani are at each other. Gadkari and Advani are at each other. And finally the lot met up with Atalji. Really? So Modi met Atal and Khoob Jama Rang, jab mil baithe teen yaar. Atal, Modi and I believe Advani also popped in. The Congress down, the rupee devalued, the opposition opposing itself. What is up then, if anything? Let's see. Yes, of course, the prices are up. For those of us who take a few thousand crores as skim-offs on the top of the humble pie, this news should hardly matter. The number of dollar millionaires in India is up, even though the economy is down. So the rich do get richer. The petrol prices were hiked so much last week that they deserve to be put on a pedestal. I mean, a rise of 8 rupees per litre. Predictably, the price rise led to nationwide protests with a rather effective Bharat Bandh where everything remained closed except petrol pumps, of course. Go figure. Then there was another rally in Kolkata, but this time to celebrate. There they have rallies to celebrate, protest, fight, agitate. Winning the IPL. Shah Rukh and the Kolkata Knight Riders were toasted lavishly by the chief minister of a cash-strapped state as the harbinger of Poriborton. All I can do is turn my eyes to the heavens and sigh, that's not cricket, old girl. It's not even good politics. After all this doom and gloom business, let me at least not end with a sting in my tail. Finally, there is some good news for the Congress. General V.K. Singh has retired. Reminds me of a story just after the independence when we had to appoint the chief of staff. In a room full of generals, I let it be known that since no Indian general had the experience of leading the armed forces, we must bring in a Britisher to lead the forces. There was silence, and then one of the lieutenant generals suggested, yes, sir, I totally agree with you. And since no Indian Prime Minister has the experience of leading the country, possibly we should bring in a Britisher to do that too. Needless to mention, both the Prime Minister and the General were Indians. Unfortunately, Manmohan seems to have been in the room, and he has taken the story or the meaning of it and outsourced the job of the chief of Congress party to, an Indian. So until we meet again, see you later, and let's see if Manmohan and Sonia continue to do their bit of fulfilling Bapu's dream of disbanding the Congress.